Hi, I'm Michael. In my last video, I talked about bullying, judgmental people, and what people do to other people that hurt them mentally and physically. And I said I was going to talk about cyberbullying, mental bullying today in not my other video. But let's talk about that. Now, cyberbullying, it affects you in many ways. You can be on Facebook and you can talk to one person to another and they can say, hey, you're gay, hey, you're a faggot, and that can hurt you inside very easily. And it can go many ways. Now, mental bullying goes every way possible. It's kind of the combination of all the bullying concepts. So you're talking about physical bullying, mental bullying, verbal bullying, and cyberbullying. And yes, I said mental bullying and all those because mental bullying is two things, and I'll explain that. Now, mental bullying can consist of all of those, like I said before, and when you're like in my other video when I said that, what if you're laying on your bed and trying to go to sleep because you have a big test tomorrow, and you're thinking about that guy that's going to make fun of you and going to judge you. That's pretty much mental bullying right there, and it can hurt you. It could make you very agitated, very nervous, and very elusive of everything, and that can make you feel like shit, pure shit. Don't let it pursue you into harmful actions or harmful details at all. Now, as I talked about all those bullyings, now talking about all those bullyings together, it can hurt people while you're doing it. And for a minute, I want to talk to the bullies. Now, when you're inflicting pain on others, there could be reasons why you're doing it. You were probably bullied in the past. You were probably judged on something. Now you're judging people on others. And try to think, if that happened to you, what you would do. What would be in your mind right now, and trying to comprehend of what everything's going and what everything's trying to pretty much smooth out. Now, today I want to talk about a huge subject that a lot of people have been asking me to review, and I want to talk about relationships and friendships. And in our younger age now, there's a lot of failed relationships, there's a lot of failed friendships, and it hurts people a lot. Now, with relationships, you see middle schoolers, high schoolers dating for a week, even 3 days, a month, and it's a failed relationship. Now, I want to talk to you about the three words that you really need to think about telling one partner to another, and that's I love you. Now, the word love is very contempt with a lot of emotions. If you care someone that much, you love them. But an unhealthy relationship is unhealthy if you say, let's say you went out with a girl for about 4 days, and then you say, I love you. There can be a problem right there. You don't love the person. You gotta feel how you and your partner are intimate with each other, and what's going on with you and your partner. Now, with relationships and friendship, that has to go together. A lot of people are friend zoning people, which mean you're taking an act of one of your best friends and you've liked them for a long time, or liked them for a short period of time. You could friend zone them and say, hey, we've been friends for 4 to 5 years, and I really care about you. I feel connected to you. Now, when you say that, and you're trying to friend zone, and you're trying to get together from the friendship and binding it together, now that consists on a lot of things too. You can either ruin a friendship or gain a relationship. And it's a death round, pretty much. In some situations, you can lose a friend. You can lose that best friend forever. Or you can gain your best friend and be in a relationship. And what if it can fail? Then you're down a best friend that you've cared about, and you don't talk to him or her ever again. Now with friendships, you see people gaining friends easily and gaining them and then losing them for a long period of time. When you have a friend, you gotta like them for who they are, not what they're. You can have a friend that's rich and that has so much money, and you can just use them for their money and use them for financial priorities. Or you just like them. What if they're poor? People are all the same too. Now this has to go with friendship and relationship and bullying and so on. People are the same. I mean, there are different races, different religions, different different ways of lifestyle. But there's one thing: everybody inside is the same. On the outside, it's more of a challenge. You're you. You can't change that. You see girls trying to look like Barbie and having plastic surgery, and you can never be that image that you want to be. You have to make your own image, and you have to make it in your own way. You can't get what you want on a silver platter. You have to make it on your own. And talking about all that, when you're intimate with one another, you're not going to be the same. You might like the same things, but you're not the same. And you got to know that you can't be the same person with another person. It doesn't make that much sense. But what I'm trying to say is you are yourself, and no one can change that, and no one can try to change that at all. And you got to look forward to that and not past that. And with relationships too, when it kills relationships and kills your friendships with other people, you got to be safe with that. And in middle school, you see young women, young men, dating for a short period of time and then never talking. And then when you're in high school to college to grad school, you're not going to talk to them. You might not even remember their name. And that's scary. But you gotta know how far you want to go in a relationship. And a big thing about that is physical actions in a relationship, which it has to consist how far you want to go with your partner. And in a lot of relationships, you see a lot of people having sexual acts in the third, fourth, even second week of being together. Now, that's intimate. I mean, don't waste that, and don't throw it away like it's a candy bar or candy wrapper. Just please be intimate with one another and make sure you want to be with that person. You might not be with them all your life. You might not marry them, of course, but you're going to be together with them for a while. Relationships, there's short relationships and long relationships, and you should keep that going. And with friendships too, you have people that are pursuing you into bad subjects and good subjects with activities too. And try to make it proactive to yourself and not make it elusive, so you're trapped in this kind of warp and you can't get out. And that has consist with a lot of things too. Being in a friendship with one another is actually special too. If in my lifetime too, I've had friends, I've lost friends, I've had no friends at all. And that's pretty much life too. And people are themselves in their own way, and you gotta respect them, you gotta look past that too. You can't judge a book by its cover by just looking at it. You have to really comprehend of what you're doing and what you're pursuing to that too. That was a slight lesson of friendships and relationships, and I hope that it gets you some information. And since I've been getting a lot of thank yous and a lot of messages saying you've helped me, I want to thank you. I want to thank you because nobody's listened to me before. It's so good to have people to listen to me and what I'm saying to people. And I've been through a lot of life changes. I don't want to talk about anything personal, but I've been through a lot of life changes. And instead of helping myself, I want to help others. I want to do something that I thought I would never do. I want to help you. And on the description below, there's my email. And if you need help, if you need someone to talk to about any issues, I'm here for you, no matter who you are and what you are. I'm accepting to everybody, and I'm accepting to all. I wish there was people out there that really stood up to other people and really respected them for who they are. And a couple months ago, I wasn't like this. I looked totally different. I didn't give a damn about life at all. I didn't give a damn about anything. But now I care about everybody. I respect everybody for who they are. And I'll help anybody who needs help. And that's a promise. I want these videos to be a safe zone for you. I want these videos to make sense and hope you can have a safe, proactive day and safe, proactive life and learn a couple of things that you want to know or need information about. Now, I'm going to do these videos every week, and they're going to be from different topics. And I hope that there will be more viewers to look at this. It's not going to be some fancy schmancy program or anything. No. I want to really make a reason out of this and help people and pretty much be there for them when nobody was there for them at all. I hope this helped you. I will see you next week. Thank you for your time and have a fantastic day, fantastic night. Goodbye.